Those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Green in at the 3. And for the Knicks, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Alec Burks, and it's Noel in at center. Pass to Randall. The 3. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Maxey passes to Green. 0. Shoots the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Randall. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside. And one thing that separates Randall from the other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Randall. He's got 6. Randall is doubled. Fournier for 3. And again, New York with the triple. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Harris against Randall. Poke loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Green against Barrett. Green left side. Here's Maxey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Maxey.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Free throw good, Maxey. New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And Noel kicks to Fournier. It's Barrett on the wing. Randall a screen on Green. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Fournier.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Harris outside. Here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him. Works for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
On the way, Harris. He's defended by Randall. Harris, right side. Just 5 to shoot. He's whistled for the 5-second back-to-the-basket violation.
6th in rebounding, 6th in opponent shooting percentage. And they're also pretty solid in terms of offensive rebounding. Top 10 in the league in that category. A lot of hustle from that group.
Greg, those rebounding numbers you mentioned say a lot about the attitude of this team. They're going to battle you. They do all the dirty work in the post, and it really helps them. Now, here's Rose. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
That free throw missing. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
And, Greg, some players looking rejuvenated since the All-Star break. Does that short period of rest really make that much of a difference?
It does, and oftentimes more mentally than physically. It's an opportunity to kind of hit that reset button and prepare yourself for that stretch run.
And here's Rose. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Here's Quickly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Rose. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Harden. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
.119 left in the first. Gibson setting a pick for Rose. To the middle, tipped away. And it's Quickly in the corner. 5 to shoot. The baseline J. And again, it's New York.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Niang. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
and really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
One shot.
The Knicks leading by 3. Outside Gibson. Now the dish to Reddish. Passes it to Quickly. From past the arc. It's good from long range. Quickly's got 7.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Millsap has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. New York. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Rose kicks to Quickly. Just 3 on the clock. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Your Knicks.
And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the sage veteran, helping set the tone for this team.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Clock at 6. Works for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And Fournier can do a little bit of everything out there, including passing the ball.
The 76ers trail by 8.
Knicks lead 32-24.
Now, here's Maxey. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Fournier, that's for 2.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Thibault kicks to Harris. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 7 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the pass to Robinson. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Nerlens Noel checks in for New York.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Nerlens Noel.
So here's Burks. Last game he had 12. Pass to Randall. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
29.
Now here is Harris. He has 7. Randall with the block. It's Fournier on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And the 3 ball is good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Embiid.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Now, here's Burks. He has 6. Over Maxey. And Embiid with the block. Poked away. Randall with the ball. Now Green defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Randall against Embiid. Randall dishes to Barrett. Kicks it to Burks. From downtown, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just getting up there.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Knicks City Dancer!
Group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noel. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Alec Burks. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Paul Millsap is checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Danny Green. And it's James Harden in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Niang. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harden the pass to Maxey. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Harden kicks to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey, another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Randall. 11-point game his last outing. Reddish's shot is good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The 76ers trail by 11.
Knicks lead 50-39.
And here's Maxey. Last game he had 28 points. Harden against Quickly. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Even when you think you have Harden pinned up, he still gets a shot past you. Incredibly creative.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so we wrap up the first half. Knicks out front, up 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
53.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
We've got a heavyweight clash on our hands. This is a star-driven league. You got 2 fierce leaders going head-to-head, both guys trading blows as each one tries to will his own team to victory. So get some fresh popcorn ready.
Now, looking at that first half, the thing that jumps out is the play of Julius Randle. Simply amazing.
You could have called it a vintage Shaq performance. Definitely wouldn't call it a Kenny performance. Kenny's never had a performance. Anyway, he's pouring in the points. He's been on fire. Quite a game already. Let's see if he stays hungry in the second half.
And time for us to sign off here at the studio.
We don't sign off, Ernie. We're still going to be here watching and analyzing the action.
Yeah, right. I'm going to be here watching while you're kicking back. And stop stealing my notes, Kenny.
What notes?
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Burks in at the point guard position.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Pass to Randall. Here's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Noel.
This guy Noel, man, he's got a massive reach. Just lob up these passes and he'll handle the rest of it.
And Embiid throws it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Here's Fournier. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Here he goes. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Alec Burks at the line. One shot.
Free throw good, Burks. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Embiid's got 11.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harris against Randall. Back to Burks. Randall with a screen for Burks. And again, New York with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the rejection by Noel.
And the shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of his game, really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Randall. He's got 12. That one good for 2. And now it's an 11-point New York lead.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Embiid inside. Noel on him. And he gets the bucket. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Randall, and again it's New York.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Knicks lead 65-54.
Now here's Maxey. Burks covering. Green finds Harris. It's stolen by Randall. So here's Burks. 15 points in the game. For 3, Fournier. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here is Harden to the left side wing. Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Assist from
Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
T-shirt time. Your Knicks City Dancer.